Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shen Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today we're gonna do a skadoodly doo, kind of a short one. Not all super short, but not all that long either. Today's Tuesday, January the 31st, 2023. Got a happy birthday shout outs going out to Chelsea Lauren Ahrens and Debby Stout Johnson and Diane Mooney. And so, without, I guess that's Diane, Debbie, and Chelsea. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You're 1 year older today, so uh, that's you're 1 more year older today, so a happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Chelsea. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Diane. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. What? That's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Day today. It's your happy birthday day today. Happy birthday to the three of you and many more. We're not going to do any fan shout outs today. Just not because I don't love my fans, because I dearly do love my fans. But I've had a long day. I've had 2 interviews today with potential roommates, and so that's a good thing. I'm still waiting out on another couple of them. But the longer I have to wait on their input or feedback or whatever, the longer they don't they burn their chances. I've had one that's been trying to get in touch with me for a while, and well, that's or not been getting in touch with me has not been getting in touch with me for a while. So she's about to burn her bridge altogether. She had a bridge connected. And then again, I ended up in a situation where the window of opportunity had been expanded, and now uh, I've got I'm having to go through every candidate with a full, complete, and total background check through the housing authority because I just cannot do it again. Um, every just lately, every roommate possibility I've had has really it's been a tough couple of years, folks. It's been a real tough couple of years. Uh, well, not say the past 3 years it's been great because Nate, my roommate now, my current roommate now, who is holding on, he's holding on. He's been trying to get out of here for nearly a month, but he's been holding on diligently until I actually find the right person this time. Because prior to him, I had 4 in a row that really threw the loop at me. I had an alcoholic. I had a impersonator, not impersonator, but somebody who claimed to be somebody, and then all of a sudden they were somebody else. And I had a thief. I've had a couple of thieves uh, who kind of robbed me blind and just left. And then there's been a few things going on, and so this time around, I'm going to be very, very careful because I just went through it 2 weeks ago. Uh, and so I'm going to take every precaution. And so the window of opportunity may be a little bit longer and wider because of the simple fact I'm not just going to say, okay, you sound good, you look good, you're coming in. I'm going through all the complete and total background checks, physical, uh, physical ability to make sure that people are going to be able to physically handle the situation prior to um, even prior to the move-in. I might even be having physical tryouts prior to the move-in, just depending. And of course, that's going to close some windows for me because some of the people have to get out of their situation and into the a new living situation immediately. And I know that that's a bad thing. But these things just have to be done this time, folks. I cannot go through this much anymore. And I'm definitely not looking at moving out of my house. That doesn't sound like an option to me, or doesn't feel like an option to me. And I've been so completely and totally lucky for a couple of times. I mean, there's been what out of the 28 years that I've been living in this house, uh, I have been 8 weeks, 18 weeks, maybe, maybe 18 weeks, maybe about a year in between transitions, between caregivers that have really messed me up. And other than that, the rest of those years have been fully covered with people that have stayed for quite a while. I had a 5 year term, uh, a 3 year term for the first one, 5 years for the second one, um, and then 16 years for the third one. And, you know, these have been long term roommate caregiver positions that have been worked out great. So it's just a matter of getting the right person in here to be compatible. That's what I'm getting at, and it's not the easiest thing to do these days, especially this day and age. Plus, I'm also working with the care provider company for the daytime, and seeking new options on that deal. Um, so I've had a full day today. I didn't actually hear from the new care provider company again. Should have, because they told me they were going to keep in touch with me every day, all day, to make sure that I wasn't feeling like they were not working on my case or care program or whatever. So I have to call the state up again and find out what exactly is going on with that situation. So, if that's not enough information for you off the top, how about a weather report? So, here we go with the weather report. Weather report is going to be for the city of St. Charles. And today's weather forecast today, we had a whopping high temperature of 22 degrees. Yep, that's right. A whopping high temperature of 22 degrees. And now we're going to finish off the remainder of the nighttime, daytime thing to give you the end result. We just lost that, didn't we? Come on. Oh, piddle sticks. Piddle wiggles. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. Partly cloudy sky overnight. Low temperatures of 21 degrees. I'm sorry, 12 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, with winds light and variable north to northwest at about 3 miles per hour. 12 degrees. I'm already cold, and I'm cold even thinking about that. I have not gotten warm yet. I've been chilly all day. Can't seem to get warm. Don't know why, but it just ain't happening. Partly cloudy skies for tomorrow, Wednesday, uh, February the 1st. Yep, high temperatures of 34 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable south at about 6 miles per hour. Cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds, again, light and variable south to southwest at 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Ah, the heat just kicked on. Blowing, blowing, blowing. Whoops, I forgot to do something. I can't record. I mean, I can, but just don't sound right unless I do this. There, how's that? A little bit more mellow tune, say. Uh, there we go. Meant for Tuesday, February the 2nd. Partly cloudy skies with the high temperatures of 46 degrees Fahrenheit and winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry, that's the same one, isn't it? Isn't that the same one? Yeah, I guess it's the same one I just done. How many times am I going to go for Thursday? Uh, how many times am I going to read Thursday? How about Friday? Friday, February the 3rd. Uh, sunny skies with high temperatures of 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sorry about that. Sinuses just started draining. Mainly clear early uh, in the evening and then a few clouds overnight with low temperatures of 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. I'm going to add that. And then for Saturday, is that what we just done? Clear early with partially clearing expected later. Okay. And then for Sunday, February the 5th, a few clouds from time to time with high temperatures of 57 degrees Fahrenheit, winds west at 10 to 15 miles per hour, chances of uh, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy overnight, low temperatures of 32 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And there's your 5-day forecast for your St. Charles viewing area. Uh, Sorry about that. I'm just getting distracted because I'm so cold and can't stay warm. It's something going on with my body. It just could be a little bit of a backup here and there of some situation. I don't know yet. Ew, psoriasis. Okay. Okay, that's what I was checking out. Psoriasis. I've had an itchy scalpy for a couple days, but then again, my glasses have been itching my head. So uh, right now I've got itches in both ears, with inside the ears. So, you know, what can I say? Itchy, itchy, itchy. Um, let's sing a song, not about itching. Well, the fuzzy wuzzy, he wasn't bad. Fuzzy was, he had no care. Fuzzy was one very fuzzy, was he? A of a fuzzy was he? Was a bad Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fair. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Wuzzy, I was it. Well, the left hand, right hand, left and right green. Let's see. Song lyrics calling a square dance. Try this one. All right, folks, here we go. It's time to get your get your square dance on. Set a bow to your partner, bow to your corners, and it's time to get it on. I said right and the left, ring around the ring, while your roosters crow and birds do sing. Right, left, grand, round and round and round you go, hand over hand, right, left, grand. Ace of diamonds, jack of spades, meet your partner and promenade. Promenade around that ring, take your gal home and let her sing. All join hands and circle to the south. Get a little moonshine in your mouth. All join hands and circle wide. Spread right outside like an old crow hide. That's right. Circle to the left. The left foot right, left, right around that ring and hold your girl tight. All join hands and get in a great big ring. Circle around and around with that dear little thing. All right, here we go. All jump up and never come down. Swing your pretty girl round and round, all the way over and back with pride. When you're together, we'll take a ride. An Alaman left, and with the corner made, meet your own and promenade. An Alaman left with your left hand, a bow tie, bow to your partner, and there you stand. Ambulance two and big black horses swinging those doctors, swinging those nurses. The nurses, nurses. Betty can swing, the best you ever saw. I'll take my girl from Arkansas. So anyway, those are some of your uh, swinging, swinging, just a swinging. Well, there's a little girl in our neighborhood. Song lyrics just a swinging. I said, there's a little girl in our neighborhood. Her name is Charlotte Johnson, and she's really looking good. I had to go and see her, so I called her on the phone. I walked over to her house, and this was going on. Her little brother was on the sofa eating chocolate pie. Her mama was in the kitchen cutting chicken up to fry. Her daddy was in the backyard rolling whoop a garden hose, and I was on the front porch with Charlotte feeling up down to my toes. So we were swinging, swinging, we were swinging, swinging. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on her front porch in a swing, just a swinging, swinging. Yeah, we were swinging. Oh, yeah, swinging, swinging. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on her front porch in the swing, just a swinging, swinging. Now, Charlotte, she said, Darling, she's the apple of my eye. And when I'm on this swing with her, it makes me almost high. Now Charlotte is my lover, and she has been since the spring. I just can't believe it started on this front porch in this swing. Just a swinging. Oh, we were swinging, swinging. Oh yeah, just a swinging, swinging. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in this swing, just a swinging. I said, little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on her front porch in this swing, just a swinging, a swinging. There you have it. There's your song. Oh, why doesn't you sing my song? All right, since how it is so cold and I'm getting colder, I'm going to be moving away from here shortly into my room in front of my other heater. And so we're going to go ahead and move right along with story time for the kids. That one yesterday was uh, pretty nifty, and it was a Disney story. So wonder how I came up with it. Hmm. Wow. We're going to do another Disney story of a, how about Snow White? Yes. Snow White. Snow White. Hey kids, jump up on the couch and jump up on the bed because it's time to find your place where you rest your sleepy little head. It's TV Grandpa and it's story time. So, ready for bed? Here we go. TV Grandpa, ready to lull you off to sleep. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So here we go. Ready? Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess named Snow White. She was kind and gentle and a friend to all the animals. One day, Snow White met a charming prince as they sang a song of love. Together, Snow White's evil stepmother, the queen, watched them. Now the queen was so jealous of Snow White's beauty that she ordered her huntsman to kill the young princess. But the huntsman couldn't bring himself to hurt Snow White, and he told her to run far away so the queen would never find her. And so Snow White ran deep into the woods. She was lost and scared, but soon found herself in front of a small cottage. Now the princess knocked, but no one was home, and she slowly stepped inside. Well, the cottage was a mess. With the help of her forest friends, the little animals, Snow White got to working right away and cleaned up every nook and cranny. Maybe whoever lives here will let me stay, said Snow White. So upstairs she found Snow White found seven little beds. She thought that belonged to seven little children, and tried uh, and tired from all the cleaning. Snow White yawned and she curled up on the beds and fell fast asleep. Well, meanwhile, the seven dwarfs were headed home from a long day of working in a jewel mine. They were anxious to get home to their cottage in the woods. Now, the seven dwarfs were surprised when they found a princess inside their home, with the house all cleaned, and they went upstairs and found the princess in their home in their bed. Now, when Snow White awoke, she was charmed by the seven little dwarfs: Dopey, Sneezy, Happy, Grumpy, Doc, Bashful, and Sleepy. Now, the dwarfs wanted to protect the beautiful princess from the evil queen, and so they invited Snow White to stay and live with them. Now, to celebrate the new friends sang and danced the night away. Now, back at the castle, the queen learned that Snow White was still alive. And so, enraged, she made a magic potion to change her appearance. And her plan was to trick the princess. Now, all the dwarfs had set off to work the next day. The queen, disguised as an older peddler woman, offered Snow White a beautiful red apple. Well, Snow White took one bite of the apple and fell into a deep sleep. The queen had poisoned her. Now, when the dwarfs came home, they chased the queen off to the top of a stormy mountain. Suddenly, lightning hit the mountain, and the queen fell dead, never to be seen again. But Snow White was still asleep, was still in a dead sleep, and the dwarfs kept watch over her day and night. Finally, Snow White's Prince Charming arrived, and he had been searching for everywhere for the beautiful princess that he had sung with so long ago. Now the prince awakened Snow White with a lover's kiss, the first love's kiss, and the spell was broken, and Snow White and the prince returned to the kingdom, and they lived happily ever after. And that, my friends, is the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. How was that? Did you like it? I hope that you did. All right, that was TV Grandpa, and it's now time for the Daily Bread portion of the program. The Daily Bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2023. The Bible with Briscoe 2023 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe would be Exodus 25 through 26 and Matthew 20:17 through 34. Don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2023 for your daily reading of the Bible. Okay, let's see. Today's devotion is called Sustainer of Blessings. That would be the Sustainer of Blessings. And who would that be? How about the Lord your God? That's who it would be. We're going to be today's scripture and insight to talk about this the sustainer of blessing would be Deuteronomy 8:10 through 18. And so, without further ado, here we go. When you have eaten and are satisfied, praise the Lord your God for the good land that he has given you. Be careful that you do not forget the Lord your God, failing to observe his commands, his laws, and his decrees that I am giving you this day. Otherwise, when you eat and are satisfied, when you build fine houses and settle down, and when your herds and flocks grow large, and your silver and gold increases, and all you have is multiplied, then your heart will become proud, and you will forget the Lord your God, who brought you up out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. He led you through the vast and dreadful wilderness, that thirsty and waterless land. What with its venomous snakes and its scorpions. He brought you to water out of a hard rock. He gave you manna to eat in the wilderness, something your ancestors have never known, to humble and test you, so that you and in the end might go well with you. Now you may say to yourselves, my power and the strength of my hands have produced this wealth for me. But remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms his covenant, which he swore to your ancestors as it is today. So there you have it. It was God that gave you everything that you have, the strength to get everything you have, the stamina to get everything you have. And so if you didn't have God to help you or to create you, you could not make whatever it is that you, who was created by God, eh, have gotten. So there you have it. The Lord your God, the sustainer. All right, hey, that looks like the end. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe. Got one more song for you, and it goes, hello, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shin Show. And as always, God loves you. And so do I. So come on back and see me tomorrow or us because, well, hey, we'll be here. We hope that you are too. Hey, have a blessed night. And thanks for bearing with the short show and the fact that I didn't call out everybody by name today. Uh, appreciate you being here. And I'm so blessed that you are. All right. Y'all have a blessed night. We'll see ya tomorrow. Bye bye.